Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
Peace, everybody. Sweet Science Boxing Academy. We'll be back with another video. All right, y'all. So, Martin Bakole'S team, his trainer, actually, Billy Nelson, he came out and he had some words to say about Efe Ajagba. He believes that Jared Anderson will actually beat Efe Ajagba. He thinks that Jared Anderson will stop Efe Ajagba. His words were saying that, he's a big, strong guy. He has a dubious chin that will be tested to his limits when Bacoli get in the ring with him. He got a nice jab, especially if you let him get into his rhythm. He's tall. He's a good all around fighter, but at the same time, he just don't have enough skills. He's not on that level yet, and they believe that Mark Bacoli is just going to do away with him. And they saying that the reason why is because Jared Anderson will beat Efe Ajagba. They saying that Efe, he's such a novice, that Jared Anderson would stop him. Now, my whole thoughts on this is you can't really go by that. Now, it's smart, it's a good strategy that they're saying that. Of course, you want to big up the person that you fought, and especially if you comparing that person to someone you about to fight. Like that's like how like basically like when Tyson Fury was saying that Deontay Wilder was the second best heavyweight, that he remember when he first beat Wilder, he was saying that, yeah, I did that, but nobody else can do it. Wilder would beat everybody else in the world, and we found out that that's not necessarily true. Wilder been getting these losses from Parker, from Big Bang Zhang, and everything. He got stopped by Zhang. He got embarrassed by, humiliated by Parker. So that's not necessarily true. But it's good to say that. It's good market strategy to build yourself up and to build up your next fight and everything. So that's what Bacoli and them team is doing. Efe Ajagba ain't got to worry about Jared Anderson. So that really don't even matter. And Bacoli and his team, they living off that high of beating Jared Anderson, when technically Jared Anderson was still technically just a prospect. I mean, he's like in contingency stages. I'm assuming right now on a like just getting there, but he still was a prospect. Yeah, he's undefeated. Yeah, he's an American hopeful, but he hasn't shown anything. He hasn't beat anybody that's like in the top 10 for him to be considered this all-time great that Mark Bacoli and their team gone off of. So I think Martin Bacoli and them, I think they doing themselves a disservice by, you know, assuming because they knocked out Jared Anderson, dropped him a few times, that they're just gonna beat everybody. Because even I thought that Jared Anderson was a good fighter, but I thought he was eventually gonna get beat and stopped by people because he showed a lot of flaws in his game, especially when he fought George Arias. I'm looking at him like, and maybe because he just took George Arias lightly, but I'm like, yeah, he got to do a little better if he's gonna be on the top tier. Even Bob Arum said that he wasn't ready to fight in the top levels when they asked him about a year ago, could he fight someone like Big Bang Zhang? And Arum said that Jared Edison wasn't ready. So I think, but Bacoli and them, they're a little misguided off of that. But it's going to show in his next few fights. And it don't necessarily got to be Efe Ajagba, because he can beat, if he beat a Jaguar, that doesn't necessarily mean that he's an all-time great, but it does show that he is a good fighter and he's someone to be worried about. He is going to be a problem, but just to make himself being great, like he has to beat He already beat Anderson. He got to beat Ajagba. He going to have to beat Zhang, maybe Caballero, maybe Herkovich. You know, a few fighters, Dubois, Parker, not sparring stories, but actual pro fights. They're going to have to do that in the ring and the lights where it really counts. Instead of in these underground sparring stories, they're going to do that. But like I said, I love Bakole. I like his game. I like his mentality. I like what he's doing. But I just think that they're just doing too much praising off these sparring stories and living off the simple fact that they beat Jared Anderson and translating that to them beating anybody else. I just don't agree with that. But I do like the confidence though. So we're gonna have to see what's gonna happen with that Ajagba fight because it's not necessarily a foregone conclusion that he's gonna be Efe because they're saying that Jared will beat Efe. But I don't think so. I don't know. If Jared and Efe had fought, I don't know who would beat that fight either. That's like a 50-50 fight too. So I don't know. We just gonna have to wait and see. But it is what it is. That's all I got for now, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Drop y'all comments down below. Make sure y'all hit the like, subscribe, and hit the bell. I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.